What's up, YouTube? It's Brand for B10 Outdoors, and I finally did it. I finally went out and bought the BowMaster bow press. I told myself for a couple months I was going to get it because I was sick of going to bow shops and having, paying $10, $20, even $30 just for a little bit of string work. I've heard a lot of good things about the BowMaster. I was a little skeptical at times because, I'm not the best handyman around the house. If I'm trying to hang a picture on the wall, it takes me 3 or 4, maybe even 5 holes to find a stud. Or to even hang it right. So I'm not that handy when it comes to tools, so I was really skeptical of buying this. And I literally just took out of the package just now. And basically I'm going to press my bow for the first time on camera. I wanted to press this on camera for the first time because A, if I do it wrong and my bow does blow up, well, that's gonna get me a lot of views because who doesn't want to see some dumbass blow up their bow? And if it all goes well and it actually does work like everybody says, well, then it's going to be a good informational video, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. So if you just have a regular bow with one giant limb that connects to your cam, you can just use the press itself. It comes with some leather pieces you can use. But if your bow is split limb like mine is, then you need the split limb adapters. But good thing I did my research because those only work on parallel bows. My bow is a past parallel bow, which means the limb is like a little bit tilted like that to my cam. So good thing I did some research. I actually had to buy the quad limb brackets. They're these little S-shaped ones. And I had these, I bought these probably about a month ago because I knew I wanted to buy my bow press, but I didn't know when I wanted to buy it. And you can find these anywhere locally, but you can't find these anywhere. So I didn't want to have to buy this and then have to wait a week for these. I just wanted to press my bow right when I bought the press. So I'm going to quit talking and we're just going to get into it. So before I actually do this, I have to, I guess, connect the BowMaster to these quad limb brackets. Basically what's going to happen is these are going to go on my limbs, and then there's a little cutout right there for the wire. So that's going to go in. I'm actually going to put this on my bow, and I'll see you in a couple seconds. So I got a little bit nervous there for a second. This Bear Mauler has such big cams on it that I didn't think that this was going to fit through. And also, if you see here, I got a ton of slack. This is only like a 30-inch bow, so it's super short. And I thought that the BowMaster was going to be too long for my bow, but it's got little notches in it that you can actually adjust. And I'm sorry for the lighting. I really am looking on Amazon stuff for actual studio lighting because the lighting down here sucks so bad. So I'm actually got my my phone camera right on there, so I hope it doesn't ruin the shot too much. So with all that being said, it's in, it's tight. All I've got to do is turn this crank right here. And I'm telling you what, I am super nervous. I know this thing has great reviews, but like I said, I'm kind of stupid when it comes to handling tools and stuff, so we're going to find out if I actually can do this. So, putting a little bit of tension on it. I'm going to go super slow here. And actually every couple turns I'm going to check if these brackets are in place, which they are, and I'm going to keep going. Okay, I can already see my string loosening up. I don't know how much you have to do. I mean, okay, so yeah, my string's pretty loose. I don't think it's really loose enough to do any work on it. So I'm going to keep going. Okay, I think, let me check my cable. Everything here looks good. It's still a little bit tight. I'm so scared to go even more. Just gotta make sure those are staying on. I'm gonna go like 2 more turns. There we go. Okay, I finally think I got it. My string is super loose. My cable's super loose. If I need to, I can add a couple twists in here when I'm paper tuning. I can change my peep sight, which I need to because this happened on my peep sight the other day. And a super big mess, so that's one of the reasons I wanted to buy the bow press today, because I've got a 3D shoot coming up here and I don't want to shoot without a peep sight, and I was scared it was going to fall off. So right now I actually only have some dental floss in there. I'm actually going to get some actual serving in there to fix that, but all in all, I'm super happy with this bow press. It did its job. My strings are fine. My limbs look good. I don't hear cracking. I don't feel any cracking. This thing seems to be holding up well. So I'm super happy with it, and I'm happy my bow didn't blow up, and I'm happy to have this in my arsenal so I can do some videos in the future. And I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you later. Just kidding, this video's not over yet. I still have to tighten it back up and see if it still shoots. So, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen this up and actually tighten the bow. So I can already feel it getting tight again. That's what she said. Gonna go super slow, make sure all my cables are still in line with my cams, which they are. Gonna keep going until it's all the way back to slack. Take the brackets off. Double check everything's still good. I think it is. Now for the final test. Let's shoot this thing. Here we go. We're gonna find out if all my cables are in line. I'm gonna double check one more time. I'm gonna just fire one arrow and see how it goes. Okay, looks like everything's holding up fine. Yeah, I think she's fine. I think she works good. It felt the exact same, so I don't think any of my cables are messed up or weird. And guys, I already told you to have a good day, but I'm gonna tell you guys have a good day one more time. And also follow me on Twitter. See you guys.